Hey guys, Mr. Fetter here. So today it's gonna be another fanfic reading video, and this one is gonna be made by Papa Pony or PP1. I know I already talked smack about this guy but I'm just kind of fond that he has like his opinions about the Peanuts movie is not good and Batman v Superman is underrated. Maybe he was like kind of just more of a more that just wanted to see more like less outcast story type of stuff and more action things. Seriously, come on, the Peanuts movie and Batman v Superman are just have like has been like been differently loved by people. Batman v Superman is not great, and the Peanuts movie is a masterpiece. Like, come on, why can't this be the last thing for the Peanuts instead of that Cartoon Network crap TV show that actually trying to fill in for money? Cause crazy, the Peanuts movie, that's it. Just and although the Peanuts franchise, but the Cartoon Network TV show, no, just no. But hey, at least it's kind of still aired by kind of more a fan of the classics, like the Christmas special, the It's a Great Pumpkin special, the Thanksgiving special, the Easter special, Valentine's Day special, and Happiness is a Warm Blanket and Charlie Brown. Okay, the Peanuts TV special to be released like on 2011. So yeah, but hey, I'm just gonna be kind of okay on his unpopular opinions. So here comes my unpopular opinions. Cars 3 is underrated, and Hotel Transylvania 1 is almost became overrated. But even if I like the Hotel Transylvania films, I just don't get it that people always expose on that one character, like Mavis. Like, Hersey, are you sure you don't want to look up images of her, like without just Google her and without trying to turn on the safe search? Because I think you'll be getting in trouble if you discover she's like 18 years old, but she's 118 years old, but or older when around like part 2 and part 3. Even from part 3 isn't even out yet, but okay. Here it goes. This is Lola Knows How to Walk, which is the Lighthouse Macro story, which looks like it's gonna be my first time to read this, so maybe I need to just kind of get the full screen. Here it goes. So let's read it. Seriously, I would just like kind of always read like some good stuff, like my friend Darklaw Gamers, which he haven't been talked about like for weeks and months. Like, where the hell have you been, buddy? I just want to talk to you. Did you just block me or no? Come on, please tell me. Just comment me. Please comment on this video. Oh boy. Alright, here it goes. There was once a bustling city, much like ones that you have most likely come across in your lifetime. People simply going about their business, living their lives, and never paying much of a mind to the grand scheme of things, as the weather presented a very pleasant and sunny atmosphere. The millions of citizens went to their jobs, their schools, their stores, and performed tasks that was certainly meaningful to each and every one of them in some way, shape, or form. Oh wait, hang on. I think I need to put garbage bags in because I already threw out the garbage before recording this. Just hang on. Okay, I'm back. I just discovered that I already put in the kitchen garbage before recording this, but I already put on the bathroom garbage bag. Okay. Alright, soon. It's a bit of a shame that they all went out so quickly, strangely, and yet so beautifully, and most fittingly. All of a sudden, there was a bright flash unlike any the tiny people had ever seen in their lives. They all covered their eyes to shield it from hurting them as much. At the same time, they were also baffled as to what could be the cause of such a light. It certainly couldn't be anything there as a species they have ever created. All they knew at that moment was that whatever it was, it could only mean doom for all of them. As the Flash finally dissipated to reveal the source, they didn't expect that said doom would come in such a unique form. Oh, hang on. Another text. Right. The being that towered above them was a girl, and through she was most certainly a young one. The citizens could see that, in her own way, she was a very gorgeous creature. She had long, flowing blonde hair, a pink silk dress adorned with a sash, pink earrings, and a tiara on her head, all of which gave her an aura of royalty as well as beauty. As she smiled and showed off her teeth, the people saw there was a gap in her teeth. People seen as a flaw in other human beings. It seemed to work for this giant girl. God damn, another text. Alright. People seen as a flaw in other human beings. It seemed to work for this giant girl. Okay. As of now, the girl hadn't noticed the city below her, really looking forward for her ocean blue eyes, half closed to give a sense of casualness to her. The whole of the city figured that they were so small compared to her that she couldn't be able to see them with the naked eye. Here's why she hasn't spoken to them of yet. The citizens were also fixated on the image of this girl towering over them, bigger than even Mount Everest, that they barely noticed her take her first step. Upon impact with the ground, her high heel released an earthquake that was several times more powerful than any recorded in human history. Or even more powerful than Cloverfield just wrecking New York City in the movie Cloverfield. Okay, enough of my horror movie geek mood. Just continue reading. Even her shoe came into contact was obliterated, instantly crushed into nothing but dust under her weight. This impact also created a massive shockwave that severely damaged everything that came across from the point of view of the city. It was hard to tell whether anyone died from it. They could guess that at least someone did. At the same time, it seemed that the girl didn't notice a single thing as she took her casual stroll with the way she had her arms positioned and with her eyes half closed. She needed to be more practicing for some kind of pageant than paying the microbes at her feet in any mind. There seemed to be no malice in her actions. She simply took a step and the world at large could feel her power. Damn it! Alright. More! Okay. Okay, at the same time, it seemed that the girl didn't notice a single thing as she took her casual stroll. Oh, wait, already read that. At her feet, in her mind, there seemed to be no malice in her actions. She simply took a step, and the world at large could feel her power. Each footstep she took afterwards went above the same way as she got closer and closer to the city. Each resulting tremor was more powerful than the last, even from how far she was. They could get a sense of how massive she was. But the closer she got, it seemed that she truly was larger than life. Sheldon Simpson had began trying to escape to flee the goddess before she would deal unbiased to death to them all. But even with their best efforts, very few even got to the edge. To the edge before the girl was upon them. With her finally at the edge of the damn it! Alright. Even how far she was, they could get a sense of how massive she was. But the closer she got, it seemed that she truly was larger than life. So ever since I had begun trying to escape to flee the goddess before she would deal unbiased to them all. But even with their best efforts, very, very few even got to the edge before the girl was upon them. With her finally at the edge of the city, her form blocking out the sun, covering the entire city area, in her shadow. They saw that her high heels were several times taller than even their biggest skyscraper. It was this size difference over all others that told them all that they would meet their end today. As the girl made her way into the city, not paying any attention to the invisible insects. Several blocks at once were demolished absolutely with each step she took. So I can see, imagine freaking Godzilla Earth versus this girl. So most likely Godzilla freaking killed the poor girl. Imagine that. Okay. I don't want to be evil bastard. I was okay. Another text. Hang on. Alright, we're almost freaking done. understand today. As the girl made her way into the city, not paying any attention to the visible insects, several blocks at once was stumbling with each step she took. In the step between the heel itself and the tread of her shoe, the shockwave only spared a few people and buildings. When her foot lifted off the ground, they could all see that she left an imprint in the exact same shape as said heel and tread. The city as a whole found its entire space under the girl's dress. An experience was surreal, terrifying, and magnificent. Hang on! All at the same time, the metropolis was given a pinkish tint to everything, and in the midst of all the destruction, the citizens found little time to consider such a strange effect on them as much as the dress itself. The dress fluttered in the wind as the girl walked, and to the little people it felt like being trapped in an enormous curtain, albeit one abandoned and one adored by a giantess, and taking them all out from her casual walk. The girl's footsteps alone took out most of the city, tens of thousands of people losing their lives to the destructive power of her lovely pink high heels. The survivors of said steps truly believed that they are the lucky ones, and that the gods had decided to spare them, at least for now. They felt they could go on to live rather fulfilling lives, and in the best case scenario, maybe even forget that this whole catastrophe never happened. So, what is this? So this is like a freaking Godzilla mixed with Cloverfield, but maybe no, not that way. It's like a feature woman, but with the goddamn the princess of the loving siblings. Okay, alright, maybe even forget this whole never happened. Her dress proved itself to be more than just a serial curtain. No matter how much damage or surprise the giant's footsteps left, it didn't matter in the long run, because as such, the beautiful silk dress she wore dragged along behind her. This dragon dress would be what decided all their fates, no matter how much they begged, pleaded, and prayed. The second that the silk fall hit the building still standing, it was clear that there was no hope for any of them at all. Every single building the silk hit was turned into rubble upon impact, and any person it came into contact with died instantly. Everyone that could run did, could hide tried, but nothing they could have ever done would help them avoid something as simple as the goddess's outfit. Once she finally passed over the city in full, there was nothing left but a trail of destruction falling behind. None survived her. After Lola made her way over the city, she looked back for a brief moment at the remains left behind. All this time, she could faintly hear the screams at her microscopic Alright. All this time, she could faintly hear the screams at her microscopic subjects that got out, and it only made it all the more satisfying for her to end her lives. She maintained an air of unawareness to it all. As the screams finally died down, she glanced back at what used to be a bustling metropolis and allowed herself an evil smirk before turning her eyes back to the front. Even this brief look back was much more than that pathetic settlement. It deserved such a clean little habitation that is hardly worth the thought of a goddess like her. So, doesn't mean that all those Lao sisters are like freaking gonna extinct all humankind, but not me. At least it's not real, because it's just part of his imagination. But okay, move on to the old friend. It starts with a D, ends with a 1. You know what that name is? It's the Matches 101. Of course it is! Alright, let's read one of his new crappy fanfic crossover stories. Alright, this is gonna be one of them, which is kind of like our currently new ones, but it came out like a month ago, today's like the 20th, well, according to this, just for this video, it's like a month ago, so, yeah, this one's been on P. Von Curiosity's Big Feast. Alright, here I go. Let's go. It was evening in an old French restaurant. Every one of the customers were enjoying their meals like perfectly good ladies and gentlemen, except when she arrives. Loud footsteps are heard, followed by sloshing sounds, and into view comes a morbidly obese girl. Oh shit, it's Vanellope Von Creosi, which is said from Fish. My 3D. Oh, good afternoon, ma'am, and how are we today? Vanellope, better, I'm hungry, sir. Alright, right this way, at the dining table. Vanellope towers up above the table, thanks to her colossal girth. What do you have for me tonight? We have your favorites for the appetizer. We have French fresh spaghetti, meatballs, escargots, fried shrimp, and for a drink, Fizzle Pop. Vanellope eats gluttonously. Like Oprah on hiatus. The girl eats and eats. She ate her appetizer, the main and second course, and cocoa on desserts. Her body grew like a balloon. Her face plumps up along with her cheeks. Her belly was growing fatter like a wrecking ball. Her butt was weighing down the chair, make it creak. Later, she was rounder and fatter. Sauce and grease stained her dress. Her blobby chins touched her monstrous belly. And finally, ma'am, a wafer thin mitt. Nah. Oh, miss, it's only a tiny little thin one. No, I'm fall. Oh, ma'am. Big groan. It's only wafer thin. Look, I can eat another thing. I'm absolutely stuffed. Bugger off. Oh, ma'am, it's just one. Alright, just one. The muchy D stuffs the wafer thin and Vanellope messy smell. She swallows. Vanellope heard a strange gurgling sound. The muchy D hides behind the flower pot. Vanellope's body started to blow out with fat. Her belly surged like bubble gum. Her butt grew like a pair of beach balls. Her arms and legs sank into her ballooning body at just 1 minute. Vanellope has swelled into a 15-foot tall bowl of fat. Vanellope, this doesn't feel too bad. I feel like a teddy bear if that feels cozy and I can roll and bounce on my enemies. D arrives with a piece of paper. See, check. Gives her a check. Die. The end. Oh, this is based on that Monty Python's movie, The Meaning of Life. But, congratulations, Tristan. You ruined Monty Python for everyone, including me. Even I just kind of know the Monty Python references, even if I didn't even watch one of the Monty Python's movies or TV show. Like, I just kind of a little too fancy to watch those type of stuff like Monty Python from Europe. But I already know the references like a Holy Girl Grenade and the Dead Parrot from South Park. But I just kind of know those references. But I didn't even watch the TV show and some of the movies. Like the Holy Grail one and the Meaning of Life, and also the Big Circus. I forgot about the Big Circus TV show. But I don't get it why. But alright, time to end this. You know what? I just hope Epic Record Hole like the Dark Claw Gamer will find this video and just kind of comment me like, well, I think this is a kind of good fanfic video for yours, but that Tristan one is just kind of a little disgusting. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this fanfic reading video for today. So bye, and oh wait, and happy 420 day, boy, and smack me every day. Oh please, please don't make me kind of violate the community guidelines because of that one quote I just say. Please, YouTube, please do not remove this video because of the one phrase, smoke weed every day. Oh my god. Happy 420 day.